Hey guys, Scott here with the Loadout Room. Today we're going to take a look at the newer Olight M2T Warrior flashlight, which is this guy right here. I recently upgraded this. I was carrying the M18 Striker for a while. This is my first, I guess, attempt at carrying an Olight light. I've never carried an Olight before, so this was kind of my first go at it, was the M18 Striker. Carried this thing for quite a while. I did a review where I beat the crap out of this thing. There's a video on it. I'll link you to that review. But I submerged this thing in the water, ran the tail cap through the modes just to see if water would enter the battery cavity. It did not. Dropped it from 10 or 15 feet several times with it on. Put this thing into a tree, and the strike bezel here did stick the light into the tree. Thing ran like a champ. I've also traveled with this thing. Now I traveled probably close to a year ago. I went to Europe for about 7 days. This was the only light I took with me. And it was in I didn't check any luggage. I took everything with me. I do that when I travel international. But I went through TSA fine. When I got to customs in Paris, they singled the light out. They pulled it out of my pack, put it in one of their little dog bowl things, and ran it back through the scanner, and then proceeded to hand it back to me. I'm not sure what they were looking for. I thought maybe they were going to see this very aggressive strike bezel and take it away just due to that, but they did not. So with that said, this made it through TSA in the US as well as customs overseas with no issues. The light still works, and I will still carry it from time to time, but I wanted to upgrade it. Kind of wanted to see what Olight had out there as far as a newer product. If you want this, you're going to have to go to a secondary market like eBay or something. If I find a link where they're available, I'll put that in the article in case you guys want to pick up an M18 Striker. That is a good light. But what we want to talk about today is the M2T Warrior. This is a 2 tail cap light, I think they call it, or dual switch. Sorry, they call it a dual switch light. So you've got your main switch back here. This will just actuate the bright setting right out of the gate. If you push it down a little bit more, you're going to get the strobe. It's kind of like a gas pedal. If you push it down hard enough, you can actually make it constant on. But I like the gas pedal feature, so I can either hit it with the bright lumens, which is going to be anywhere from 900 to 1,000 or 1,200, I believe, depending on what batteries you're running this thing. And then you can push it all the way down for the strobe. The other switch is here a little bit closer to the front of the light. This is more for like a task light. So this is like, I think they said 15 lumens is what it is. This feature, originally these features kind of turned me off to lights. I like real simple, just one switch on and off. But the more I carried lights and the more I used them, I found that I was needing them for more utility or task purposes, not to blind somebody. I've never had to blind anybody with my lights, although I want to have that option. So I took a chance. I ordered this from Olight. Both of these lights I personally purchased. They weren't sent to me. So far I'm really digging it. It's about the same size lengthwise as the M18 Striker. The M2T is, the diameter is a little bit larger than the M18, but I really haven't found that to be an issue. The way I carry the M2T is in the pants I usually wear every day are the 511 Defender Flex pants or the jeans. They have a pocket in the back of them, 2 pockets that are for AR-15 mags that sit a little bit higher than the normal back pocket, and that's where this thing rides. I ride it with the cap down and the bezel up, and by carrying it in that upper pocket, the flashlight rides a little bit higher so it's not digging into your ass if you're sitting in your vehicle driving, out to eat at a restaurant, or just at home. It's very comfortable to wear that way. Some people may think that I'm just asking for this tail cap to get depressed and drain the battery. I've not had that issue yet. So it's been going great so far. Just like the M18, the M2T can run on either 2 CR123 batteries or a single 18650. Obviously with the 18650, you're going to get a higher output. The light does come with 2 CR123 batteries inside this plastic sleeve, just like the M18 does. But that's it. That's just a quick look at the M2T Warrior light, I'll put all the specs in the article for you guys. There's an awful lot of specs with this light, and I did not want to try to run down all of those on this review and bore you guys. So I'll just link to that and you guys can read it on your own time. But just wanted to let you know that I have upgraded to the M2T Warrior from the M18 Striker. Let me know if you have any questions about either one. I will put links in the articles to both the review on the M18, and if I can find any on the secondary market, I will link to that as well. But that's it, guys. If you want to go check these out, it's olightworld.com.